Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and yeah, welcome to some resin. So I'm just going to mix this up. So I've made some resin up here that needs a good mix, and it is a 2-part resin, and it's equal parts of each one. It's a no bubble, self-leveling, non-flammable, resists yellowing, 40-minute work time resin. So all I tend to do is I just go on Amazon, have a look, see what deals I've got on, and then I order my resin from there. Unfortunately at present I'm unable to leave links to anything at all, which is so frustrating. To any products. It's not letting me. I have to be verified, even though I've got this is my second channel, so that's why there's no links appearing there. But yeah, just go on Amazon and see what you can get. So this just needs a really good stir, so I'm making sure to really get in and make sure that it is clear. Now there is bubbles in there, that's, yeah, it's because I'm going quite fast, but you'll always get bubbles in your resin. But what I thought I'd do today is I'm going to make a little glue pot, but I'm going to use my leftover drills from my Lord of the Rings Diamond Art painting that I shared with you on the channel. I think it was my second video on the channel. So I thought, you know what, let's do something. Now I've got a couple of extra molds. I think I'll use this one though, for overspill. But I also want to add some foil. Now I was trying to explain this on my demolding on the last video, on like the resin video I did whenever I did it. Just to show you what I did. So I thought it'd be nice if we add some of the foil in. Now I've got a couple of different foils. I've got foiled flakes, I've got silver, gold and copper foil, and then I have copper, I've got sheeting as well. So this is all of the sheets, and actually I'm going to use this silver, and all you're going to do is you're literally just going to sort of dot it around on the mold, and it doesn't come off. I've done everything I can to try and get it off, and yeah, it's not wanting to come off, so, which is fantastic. Then I go over it with a nice sort of stiff brush. So this is just a paint brush, to get all those little extras that I don't want on, and get rid of those. I mean, that's quite a big chunk there, but that's fine. And the other thing that I really like is if you pull at your mold, it gives like a cracked effect and it looks stunning. So I'm just going to go, so put these away because I'm trying not to breathe and talk, and yeah, with them. Right, there we go. So they're out the way. So then would just, so all I've done is turn my mold inside out and brush this all over like so, and then I'm just going to turn it back the right way like so. It's as simple as that. And then that's ready for pouring. So I have got it here. Now I'm going to have to do it in bits, I think, like because I can't find, I don't know what I've done with it, my bigger tub. Actually I can use that. It's still got some purple in, but that's fine. So I'm just going to make sure this is well mixed, and I'm just going to pour half into this other cup, and then we're just going to mix in the, actually, do you know what I'm going to do? So let's get the drills. I'm going to put all the drills in here. Okay, because I do get asked quite a bit, what do I do with my leftover drills? This is what I do. I use them in resin, or I use them in shaker cards, or I use them on my cards as embellishments. So yeah, that is basically what I do. And then all I'm going to do, a little bit at a time, we're just going to mix in the resin into those drills, and I want it so that it's sort of equal portions. Hope that makes sense. I don't want too much resin because I did it. I will grab the pot and I will show you. I made a pot and there's a lot of open space, which I really don't want with this. Okay, we need some more. So I'm just pouring in as we go. So yeah, but I love the effect of them. Oh, I love that crunchy noise. Doesn't that sound lovely? So just going to go, and we're going to make sure that these are well mixed. I think I need a little bit more resin in there. Okay. Like so. But yeah, these do rise, so they don't stay where they need to be, which is a bit of a pain. Yeah. Oh, I'm getting it on my table. Thankfully, one good thing about having these resin, floor tiles is they're very, very forgiving, and we can take all mediums off. So trust me, I've tried. Now please make sure when dealing with resin, I can't remember if I said this, you're in a well ventilated room. Anyone who knows me knows that this room is definitely well ventilated. So I currently have my doors open to make sure that it is. Normally I have a mask on, however, because I'm filming, I'm not. I am wearing gloves, so you do want to make sure you've got gloves on for your protection. So yeah, right, what I'm going to do, because I think that's nicely mixed, is I'm going to just pop a layer of the clear resin in, and that's just so I don't get any bubbles, and I'm going to give it a good squish and a good tap. And then what we're going to do, I'm going to push that down like that, just because of how thick and big this is. Okay, like that. Oh, I'm getting it everywhere. And I'm literally just going to sort of work it in. Oh, because it is super thick. Because we haven't got much resin in, so you just want to work it in. Okay, I am going to do demold in this video as well, so for you guys it's not going to be long at all. I think we need a little bit more clear just to get that moving. Okay, come on, because that is so thick. Right, oh my goodness, I'm making such a mess. Now my first pour with this stuff when I was doing it went really well. Like I said, I'm gonna, once we've got this, I'm gonna grab my right, I'm gonna put some more resin in that just because it seems to be super duper thick. Okay, but I think it's gonna look gorgeous. Now on the other one I did put colour in, whereas this one I'm not. When playing with resin as well, I highly recommend, so as you can see I'm pushing down the middle because it's super thick and the walls are not, and then I'm just, oh, we're just going to take some of that out because it's going everywhere. If there's any resin professionals watching me, please don't worry. I have done this before. I'm not sure how well that stuff is going to stay on actually. I'm trying to see, and it looks as though, yeah, we're going to have quite a bit left, so I will use the other tray. But yeah, what I was saying is try and make sure you've got another project somewhere ready for you to use, like to pour any extra resin in, because yeah, I mean, I'm making a right mess. This is why I don't do resin on camera, I think, because I make such a mess. Right, let me just, yeah, I mean, like I said, what I tend to do is I leave this to dry overnight, so I'll leave my mat overnight. I'm just looking, making sure that, and then I'm just pushing on the sides because I don't want any air bubbles. The chances are there will be some, but you know, you never know, I might actually have done it. And then there is that's ready to go. So yeah, that's nicely filled. As you can see, we've got loads more. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to scatter that about because I think it'll be nice to have some more foil. Okay, so these, I'm going to use my foil and flakes, and then I'm just going to use my my brush just to pick some up, and we're going to put them on, and I'm wanting to do it before I put the resin in so that, yeah, it just looks pretty. Okay, and you'll find that your mold will just naturally want to take that yeah, the foil, which is really nice. Okay, so let's, I think, yeah, we don't know what it's going to look like. Now I'm going to break that up, so just using my, just to give it, yeah, there we go. And then we are just going to grab our resin. I'm just going to pour that in. Now what I'm going to do, because there's lots of beads and stuff left in there, so I'm just going to pour a bit more resin in there just to see if we can loosen up some more of those beads. When it's all dry, you can just peel this quite happily off, and everything comes off, so because it is a silicone cup. Okay, so, and then try and get as much of those beads out as possible. So this is a soap dish that I'm doing now, and then all I want to do is I want to make sure that we've got, I'm just going to put some resin in and around as well, because I don't want any bubbles, you see. And then I'm just going to move these beads around. It'd be interesting to see what this looks like, because I've not tried it in a soap dish yet, or a, you know, I mean, it could be an embellishment tray, it could be anything, this. So I have started getting my molds from Amazon as well. So this came from Amazon. Okay, so, and then I'm just going to tap this down and give it a bit of a squidge. Make sure there's no bubbles in there, and then I'm just going to pour in the last bits of the resin, because we don't want to waste. So yeah, hopefully I'll get better at filming you know, resin videos. This is, I think this is maybe the second time I've done it, and I think the first time it went a bit, I'm sat down, which I don't normally do either, so it's a bit weird sitting down and doing a resin video. I'm normally stood up. Okay, trying to get everything out that I can. So I definitely made enough resin to do 2 projects. Okay, I just want those beads, because the beads, the colours of them are just stunning. And if you are into diamond art painting, honestly guys, that it looks amazing. I'm hoping that I've done a better job than the first one that I did the other day, but yeah, we shall see. I don't mind if a bit clear. Right, so that will self level. Now I'm going to take my gloves off, because I want to put the lid back on, and I don't want that to be covered in resin. So okay, so that is them. I am going to leave those overnight, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the pot I made the other day. So this is the pot that I made with the beads in, and it's gorgeous, but can you see where it's quite clear at the top? So I needed a lot more beads, and then, but I didn't, I've got little lumps inside as well where I was poking it and never made sure that it was, yeah, put together. But that is my little pot, which I just think is stunning. I did put a pink dye in this one. I love it. I've got some air bubbles on the bottom, but all I'm going to do is I'm just going to sand that off. I'm just waiting for some sandpaper. I'll go down the grits, and then I'll give it, and then what I'll do is I'll put a layer of resin on just to make that nice and smooth. But yeah, I'm really pleased with how it turned out. So I'm excited to see what our little, because I mean I have one of these pots that we're doing. I use it for my glue, so this is it. Absolutely love this. I'm very tempted to actually put some of these in the shop for other people if they want a little glue pot, so let me know if that's something of interest. But yeah, and then we've got the soap dish as well. Colours, I'm loving the colours. The colours are just stunning. They're very, very beautiful. I'm just going to grab myself some more gloves because I am going to transport these. I should have really put them on my tray. I'm going to transport them into the house. Now if I was in the studio, if it was morning that I was doing this, because it is not morning, if it was morning when I was doing this, I would leave them in the studio. However, because of there's someone at the door, I think, at this time of night. Oh, it's just the husband. So yeah, because it is night time, I'm about to leave the studio and turn all my heating off, and so temperature is a real big factor that I have found, especially because I've been doing resin in the winter, but then even in the summer, yeah, even in the summer. So as you can see, I'm just going to, I mean this isn't completely full, so which is good. These will just go in the house now. I found that in the summer I do have a fast cast resin, which I think once we've done this resin video, I'm going to do a fast cast video with you so that you can actually see the resin cure, and then we do the unmolding like all in one session, because but I'm waiting on a mold. I've ordered like a little heart dish mold, and it's to go with this, and I want to make this I don't know where I put the lid to it, this as well, but I want to do a sort of a like a stone effect, and I think it would be lovely as, but I'm just waiting on my heart dish to come, and then on camera, so we'll do the 2-part, and I'll show the fast cast. And what I will do is I'll show you how I combat doing the colours and stuff, because when I say fast cast, I'm not joking. I mean, in the winter, you've got about 10 minutes to work with it, which is fab. Now, in the summer, as I found out when we were doing it, when I was doing it with my friends, in the summer, you literally have like probably a minute, 2 minutes, because of the heat, because of how warm it is. It sets super quickly, and it actually sets as you pour it, so you've got to be so quick with the fast cast. With the epoxy resin, with this stuff, you do have longer, but in the winter you have a lot longer to work with your resin. But I wouldn't suggest leaving them in a cold room overnight. I would leave them room temperature overnight, if you're doing it on a night, which is what I'm doing. So what I will do in the morning is I will actually bring these out to the studio with me, and then I'll demold these probably. Now we are getting the clear at the bottom, which is what I thought might happen. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm not going to play like I did with the other one, because I messed my other one up. So yeah, so that's what we're going to do. I'll probably demold this in about 16 hours time. So tomorrow afternoon I'll do it. For you guys it'll be a second. Now when I demold it, it will still be soft. Oh, that's what I wanted to show you. So let me show. When I unmolded, I showed you that my pots and stuff was still soft. This is the silver one. I mean, it is rock solid now. You cannot do anything with it, so it does harden up. My lotus flower though, the pink one, the letters, it didn't work. I obviously hadn't mixed it correctly, because yeah, I ended up having to put it in the freezer so that I could unmold it. But I'd like to do one of these as well with you guys, because it's beautiful mold. But yeah, so I will see you guys tomorrow when these are ready to be unmolded. Now, to get rid of air bubbles very quickly before I go, because I'm going to do it before I go. Right, heat tool's going on now. Let me see if I can zoom in so you can see them being popped. So can you see we've got a few there, and then I'm just going to go in with my heat tool. And then that is going to get rid of any air bubbles, like so. I mean, they're all trying to escape, obviously, but you know. Let's put them back in. I mean, we've got a few there that are rising. Oh. The other thing that you can use to get rid of your bubbles is a lighter, which I do use, but I don't suggest holding it on there for long periods. But yeah, I'm just going to go over with this and get rid of any of those air bubbles that I can. Like so. Wondering if I went on the side of the mould, if that would help pop the bubbles inside. There we go. So yeah, I mean, on the pots, yeah, I can't avoid the air bubbles. I've tried. I can with the fast cast, but for some reason with this one I can't. But yeah, anyway, I thought I'd just show you how I got rid of the air bubbles. So let's move back out again. Right, I will see you guys in the morning. All this will be lovely and tidy by the time, well, I'm good this afternoon. Oh, but all this will be lovely and tidy when we come back and unmold. How cool will that be? Anyway, that's it. Right, I'll see you when I come back. Bye. Right, okay, I'm back. Next time I do resin, please remind me to put my silicone mat down because, yeah, the tile's a bit of a nightmare to clean up. You can clean the tiles. It's one reason why I love these tiles. They do clean up, but you've got to use a blade, and when it's set, I keep forgetting how hard it is. Sorry, I'm just taking my cardigan off because I'm too warm. Yeah, I keep forgetting that you need a blade, and it can be, and when it sets it comes quite hard, but I mean it does it fine. So but I do have a mixed media silicone mat, so I don't know why I use it. Now I can't unmold this one yet, I'm being impatient. Actually I might be able to. It's not sticky anymore, it's super soft, so as you can see it's super soft, so I should be able to. Yeah, I'm being very impatient. I'm not a very patient person when it comes to resin. I just want to see what it looks like, but I can see that the beads have floated upwards, so it's going to be clear. Right, I'm sorry if I go off camera, but I just need to sort of turn this over, and we do have bubbles in, which I did say that I had a feeling we would have bubbles in. And then I'm trying to do this so it doesn't ruin it, because like I said, it's not really it's not tacky, so it can come out. Oh my goodness, I love that silver. So if you remember, we did the silver. Oh my goodness, how gorgeous is that? Right, yeah, this, oh, I was thinking, no, I don't think it's worked, but actually, oh my goodness, that is just stunning. How beautiful. I'm so glad I put that silver on. How beautiful is that? So by tomorrow this will actually be fully set like this one. So this one I can't squeeze anymore, and if you remember when I unmolded this, I could squeeze it. So it just the resin literally just needs time. But yeah, it's not sticky. As long as it's not sticky, you can unmold it. But if it's super soft like this, do be careful. Like I said, I'm really impatient. I was meant to leave this till the afternoon, but it is currently 9:30 in the morning, so it's only really had 12 hours. So I mean, I've unmolded it now and it's gorgeous, so I'm just gonna leave that. And then this was like our leftover resin that we did put some bits on, so I'm super excited to see how this has worked. Oh my goodness, and that has worked equally as nice. Absolutely love that foil. Let me just move these molds because we don't need them anymore, and let me just pop them off to the side. Okay, and then I'll bring this up. Oh my goodness, look at how gorgeous that is. If I wanted to, so if I wanted this to be like a set, what I did when I did the one to go with this, with the jar and stuff, I actually set it on and then the resin fused together, which was nice. So now that they're together, they're part of each other. Oh my goodness, they are stunning. Glad I didn't put any colour in. But yeah, and that's just using the drills from Diamond Art paintings. So if you like doing your Diamond Art paintings, and you like me, you don't keep them really for, you know, to do projects with, then this might be like a way that you can use them. I've got one little bag left, but I'm about to start another Diamond Art painting soon. So but yeah, these are the colours of my Lord of the Rings one, the big one that I showed on my channel. Oh my goodness, it just looks, I don't know if you can see that, it looks amazing. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'm gonna leave this now. Now that I've seen it, I can leave it. I'm gonna leave it to set properly. Oh my goodness, that is just stunning, absolutely stunning. I love the clear on the top. It's just gorgeous, and that metal, oh, beautiful, absolute, just beautiful. I love it. Yeah, really, really love it. Sorry, I keep looking at it because I just can't believe how gorgeous it looks. So yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this little resin video doing stuff. I know it was very messy in the first one. I'm always quite messy, to tell you the truth, with resin. One of the reasons why I don't record it much. But if you've enjoyed it, then we'll definitely come on and we'll do some more, because I've quite enjoyed filming it actually and seeing the process. And I love how that comes up. And I'm looking forward to seeing yeah, to doing some more resiny bits. I just love the results of those. So yeah, so I mean, so I just used a 2-part resin, equal parts of both. We use drills, and then I use some foiling. You don't have to use the foil at all. I have to say I love it. I love that distress look. So you don't have to use that, but yeah, and a mold, so not much you need. I mean, I have got a couple of air bubbles on this one. But what I'll probably do is fill them in with a bit of UV resin. But yeah, I mean, it's, yeah, that's just gorgeous. How nice is that as like a little bit tray, or a pen pot? I mean, that just looks beautiful together. I'm so chuffed with that. Amazing. Yeah, I can't stop looking at them because I love them. Hang on, there we go. Let's bring them in a bit. Yeah, I mean, how beautiful is that? Oh, there's something magical about resin. I will come on and do my fast cast resin with you. I'm not sure when yet. But yeah, I think it'd be nice for you to see the fast cast. No, the fast cast isn't clear, so you can't do like, you can do colours and things with it, but it's not clear. It dries like a yellowy colour. But the fact that it's fast cast is awesome, because yeah, you can unmold within about 20 minutes. So it's really, really good. But yeah, any questions, please do ask me them in the comment section below. If you've enjoyed this video, please do give a thumbs up, and please share as well, and let's get this channel out there. Hopefully we can build up the subscribers, and yeah, get even more people into crafting. But oh, I can't stop looking at it. It's just gorgeous. This edge, I was a bit worried when I saw it this morning and I saw that the doll rose to the top, because that's what happened to the other one, but actually that edge is just beautiful. Really, really beautiful. I think this has to be my set just because it's Lord of the Rings. I know it's Lord of the Rings, so yeah. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Let me know if you you know, listing the glue pots in the shop is something that maybe you guys are interested in. So I call it a glue pot because that's what I use it. They are absolutely perfect. This I've had for about 2 years, I think. And it's perfect for the small Nuvo bottles, not the big Nuvo bottles, but perfect for the small ones. Look at that, it's like a perfect fit. It has got it does get glue on the sides and then and at the bottom, and I just yeah, I just pick it off when it gets like where it's loads, it comes off quite easily. But yeah, so that is my glue pot. So let me know if you'll be interested, and I can put a couple in the shop and make some up. I actually have, let me get the other one because I was having a play. I have two, but I do need to sand this one. This is the other one that I've made. How gorgeous is that? It's so sparkly. If I remember rightly, my glue pot was about the same colour, because they do yellow over time. That's one thing I will say with resin, the clear resin, they do yellow over time. But I mean, I still love my little pot. I never thought I would love it as much as I do, but you could even use it as a little water pot as well. But yeah, those are the two that I sort of have made up so far. And then this one as well. I just love the pots. I think they're fab. But this one, like I said, I do need to, it doesn't sort of sit straight, so I do need to sand that bottom. But I'm just waiting for my sandpaper to come. Yeah, so I can do that, but love them. And like I said, they fit the glues in absolutely perfectly. Definitely the Nouveau. Not sure about any other brand, but yeah, if you're a lover of the Nouveau glue. But the reason why I got the pot is because with the Nouveau glue, you're best off storing it upside down. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to stop rabbiting on. I will catch you guys. I'm going to sit and take all this resin off from in here and have, oh look at that, and have loads of fun with it, because that's what I like to do. Yeah, so I will leave you there, and yeah, I will say bye and happy crafting, and see you in the next one. Bye.